Hey, what's up you guys? My hair is in need of a color touch-up and I'm going to show you how I color my hair. The dye I'll be using is the DEMI-PERMANENT Dark Natural Brown. I'll be using that with a level 10 developer. I'll be using a mixing bowl, a wide hair tinting brush, a pair of gloves, the Iron Pre-Color Treatment, Iron After Color Sealer, petroleum jelly, a shampoo and conditioner, and my hooded dryer. I've already sectioned my hair into quadrants, but before I begin to color my hair, I'm going to put a little bit of petroleum jelly around my hairline to prevent the dye from staining my skin. I'm going to spray each section of my hair with the pre-color treatment. This helps to even the porosity of your hair and also ensures even color results. Now I'll mix the dye with the developer. I'm using 4 ounces of developer with a 2-ounce tube of color. And if you have longer hair, then you probably want to use more. So for every 2-ounce tube of color that you use, you'll need 4 ounces of developer. Starting with one section of my hair, I'm going to apply the dye around the perimeter. Try not to put too much dye on your brush because it could drip all over your floor and we do not want that. This is a messy process, so protect your clothing with a cape or wear something you do not care about. And cover your floors with some newspaper if needed. I'm applying the dye to stretched hair because it makes the application process easier. And I have thick hair, so I do not want to waste any time trying to detangle while applying the dye. Once I've finished applying the dye to the roots, I'm going to rub some dye through my hair to ensure that the strands are covered. Be sure to keep a track of how long it takes to apply the color because you'll need to subtract from the total processing time. This is my go-to and I've been using this dye for about a year now. It's ammonia-free and I use a level 10 developer, which means it will not lighten or remove my natural hair color. This semi-permanent dye lasts longer than a semi-permanent, but it will wash out over time, so I'm not stuck with it. I dye my hair about every 12 weeks and have not experienced any breakage, no shedding, or any changes in my curl pattern. So I'll continue with the same process on each section until complete. Apply the dye around the perimeter, then part off smaller sections and continue to brush on the color. After that, rub on the dye throughout the rest of the hair. So I've finished applying the dye to all 4 sections. It took about 12 minutes to apply the dye and now I'm going to sit under my hooded dryer and process for another 28 minutes. The processing time varies, so be sure to read the instructions for your color care system that you'll be using. At this time, I'm not going to cover my hair with a plastic cap because I want to make sure that the dye is processing evenly throughout my hair. After a total of 40 minutes, I'm going to rinse my hair with cold water until the water runs clear or somewhat clear. Then I'll shampoo my hair a couple times using a sulfate-free shampoo. The one I'll be using is the Iron Color Defense Sulfate-Free Shampoo. Next, I'm going to apply the After Color Sealer, and this helps to protect and extend your color. I'll leave this on for about 2 minutes, then I'll rinse with cold water. After I've thoroughly rinsed my hair, I'm going to deep condition using the Ion Color Preserving Mask, and I'll leave it on for about 10 to 15 minutes, then I'll rinse. So this is what my hair looks like after the color. My grays are completely covered. So from here on out, you can style however you would like. I'm going to style a wash and go. I hope this video was helpful, and I will see you on my next one. Bye!